The Android smartphone scene in the US has settled into a pretty familiar pattern. Every year starts with new flagships from Samsung and OnePlus. Summer is all about foldables like the Moto Razr and Samsung's Z series, and then fall belongs to Google's Pixel phones. This year is no different. Now, leaks have already spoiled a lot of the surprise. We've seen renders, software details, and even some in-depth breakdowns. But here's the thing, this launch actually feels a little different, and honestly, for the first time in a while, I'm genuinely excited about a Pixel release. One of the biggest reasons is the new Tensor G5 chip. Pixel phones have always struggled a bit with overheating and keeping up steady performance, which hurts both battery life and signal quality. That's because Google's been leaning on Samsung Foundry to make its chips, and those have lagged behind Qualcomm's Snapdragon processors made by TSMC. This year, though, Google is switching to TSMC, and that could finally give the Pixel the efficiency boost it's been missing. I can't wait to see how the Pixel 10 Pro holds up against something like the Galaxy S25 Ultra. Another big shift is wireless charging. While iPhones have had MagSafe for years, most Android users have had to rely on clunky third-party cases to get that experience. Not this time. The Pixel 10 is expected to be the first major Android phone to fully support Qi2 wireless charging with built-in magnets. That means you'll get the same snap-to-charger experience as an iPhone, plus easy compatibility with MagSafe accessories like wallets, power banks, and stands. No extra cases required. The cameras are also getting smarter in ways that feel actually useful. Google is reportedly adding a feature called Camera Coach, powered by Gemini Eye, that helps you frame shots better in real time. Think of it like having a little assistant that tells you to adjust your angle or tweak the lighting, so your photos actually come out the way you want them. No more awkwardly asking someone to take a picture and ending up with something completely unusable. And for the first time ever, even the regular Pixel 10, not just the Pro, might come with a telephoto lens. That's been missing on base Pixel models for years, even though Samsung has included it on their standard flagships. The rumor is an 11-megapixel telephoto sensor with up to 20x super res zoom. Sure, it won't beat the Pro models, but for everyday users, having a proper zoom lens on the entry-level Pixel is a game changer. Personally, I find myself using zoom way more than ultra-wide on my iPhone, so this addition makes the base model much more appealing. Then there's Gemini Space, which could totally revamp the at-a-glance widget. Right now, at-a-glance is handy but limited. It only shows what Google already knows. Gemini Space is rumored to be a smarter, bigger version that can pull live info from apps like Gmail, Maps, Docs, and more, and display it directly on your lock and home screens. Imagine seeing live sports scores, weather updates, or your next meeting without even opening an app. It sounds like Google's answer to Samsung's Now Bar, but with a very Pixel twist. All in all, the Pixel 10 isn't shaping up to be a huge hardware overhaul, but it feels like Google is doubling down on smarter software and everyday usability. And that's the kind of upgrade that could really matter. There are also whispers of features like Magic Q Assistant, which will take Gemini's automation to the next level and help with even more day-to-day tasks. So the real question is, out of all these new features, which one are you most hyped about? Let me know what you think, and we'll dive into it more once the Pixel 10 is officially here. Until then, take care.